Alpha males are a special breed of human. It's almost like they're all connected to the same like hive mind or something, because they all end up spewing the same garbage as each other. And since they're so goofy, it doesn't hurt to point and laugh for a little bit. So join me as I do exactly that.
Every single man, if I put a gun to her and said, would you rather be a billionaire or be
billionaire? I don't care what the other option is. Billionaire. I mean, he said or, so I'm gonna choose billionaire. What could possibly be better than that?
earning more money than spent, i.e. like UFC champion, but be the toughest person in the world? Every single guy will be rather be UFC champion.
What are you even talking about? What the hell do you mean the toughest person in the world? Why would I want to be the toughest person in the world if I was one of the like 3,000 billionaires in the world? Because billionaires don't have to worry about being tough. I mean, just look at Elon's build in the nicest way possible. Literally the richest man in the world and probably one of the least tough looking guys in the world. Let's be honest. Also, what the hell was that second option? I completely like glossed over it.
Earning more money than spent, i.e. like UFC champion.
Earning more than you spend.
Earning more money than spent.
So like what? Just not being in like crippling poverty. And you get to be the coolest kid on the block. But what does it mean to be the toughest person in the world? But that seriously has to be one of the worst would you rathers I've ever heard. Up there with like the $5 million or cancer. Because it doesn't make any sense. And just because this guy's got a mic down his throat and huge muscles, somebody in the world took him completely seriously and thought he said some super profound level like Socrates type of statement, when in reality he's just spewing bullshit. Before we see the next clip, subscribe, it helps.
I'm wearing a freaking suit jacket, shirt.
The button looks like it's about to fly off of the suit right now and like break the camera. Because who the hell sits down with their suit buttoned up? Like that's got to be one of the most like brain dead things you could do. Like, it doesn't even look comfortable. I don't know why he's acting like he's some tough guy. Also, his head looks like it's about to freaking explode or something. Like, you can see veins popping out of his head and like his face going completely red and he's like sweating.
Very rare people would try to even dare to do that. Well, it looks good. I've seen it looks good.
No, it doesn't. What sort of yes men are you around? No, the hell it doesn't look good. How has nobody told you that? And yeah, of course it's rare that people would do that. It's fucking weird. If I was to go outside right now in a green morph suit and be like, oh, it's very rare for people to do this. You know, I'm one of 1 billion people who have done this before. Yeah, cause it's fucking weird.
I'm not doing anything wrong against my religion. What am I doing? All right, so I'm showing my chest a little. I like the style. It looks good on me. It's alpha, I think.
Oh wow, that cherry on top. It's alpha. Oh my gosh. Letting other men see my nipples because I don't want to wear a t-shirt. How alpha. The dominance is being asserted on me right now. Also, I don't know why he brought up religion.
I'm not doing anything wrong against my religion.
But I'm just gonna assume that there's some context that we're missing, so let's just move on. Before I play the clip, I just want to say that there was some BS, like attention grabbing thing in the middle of the screen. And honestly, I thought we had like gotten over this as a society. You know, needing a second source of like entertainment or whatever. Like back in the days when we used to have Subway Surfers on the screen.
You want to there's a moldy berries. That's all you need to do.
Moldy berries.
What the fuck? He just said two things. He just like mentioned a disease and said a food, and he's like, yeah, that's all you need, man. That's all you need to cure cancer, dude. Those are just two different things.
Autism comes from vaccines and heavy metals in the body.
The vaccines, of course, the vaccines. I should have known. Like the ones that basically 90% of the population have. Doesn't that mean a lot more people should have autism? Also, isn't autism caused at birth? Like when you're a fetus? Like when you literally can't get a vaccine in you? You know what? I'm trying to make sense of a fucking idiot, okay? I don't have to do that. I don't have to make sense of it. It's fine.
So what happens when you put mold on rust? It removes the rust.
Interesting.
It's the same thing with heavy metals in your body. It's very detoxing and you have to be very careful, but moldy berries is very, very good for you and it can a lot of issues like autism.
Wow.
Yeah, if you have too much mold, you'll detox heavy and you won't have a fun time, but at the end of it, you'll be much, much healthier. So yeah, if you have any heavy metal issues in the body or autism, have some moldy berries.
Yeah, I just love how he can say the craziest thing with a completely straight face because like he's serious about this. If I went and told somebody to go eat a moldy berry, I'd be laughing the entire way through. or at least smiling. He's got a straight face like, yeah, these moldy berries, they cure autism, man. They cure autism. They're so cool.
You walk into a place, see a group of guys, go up to one of the guys, smack him in the head.
What's the point of that? Like, you walk into a place and you just beat up the first guy you see? It doesn't make sense.
The other boys go, hey bro, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, what is wrong with you? Because now people are just gonna think you're a crackhead, like on something. No one's gonna think you're the cool alpha male asserting dominance. They're gonna think you're a maniac who's like a drug addict.
What do you mean? Relax, we call the police. What do you mean relax? Everybody gets beat up, everybody gets knocked the out.
Okay, buddy, if everybody in the bar tries to attack you, you are not gonna take them all. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, strength in numbers is something people underestimate so much. And just remember,
if one man can hold you down, two can rape you.
So imagine what an entire bar filled with guys can do to you.
Everybody's going to sleep. Once everybody's asleep, then I ask what happened.
Then I asked what happened. What do you... No, he's just saying words. What? He's actually just saying words. There was no need to add that. Okay, this isn't an alpha male clip thing, but it's still kind of funny.
Says, bruh, we have 11-year-olds talking about the Drake and Kendrick beef before
GTA 6.
Yeah.
What could the host of this podcast possibly gain from having a fucking toddler as a guest? What sort of thing could they be discussing? How Roblox is like shit now? What could they be talking about? Like, at this point, podcasts are just lost media. Like, the entire idea of a podcast is completely gone because of these guys trying to clip farm. And I'm gonna be honest, the clip farm is working because look at me. I'm here talking about the clips that I see on Instagram. You know, back in the days, podcasts used to just be conversations, you know, like Diary of a CEO, Theo Vaughn, Bad Friends. It's just people talking about interesting things. And nowadays, people are just farming clips. Like all of these guys you've seen throughout the video. Anyways, the video's over. Like and subscribe. I'm gonna go now. Bye-bye.